Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Baldrige Foundation webinar, Elevating Your Organization's Quality Journey with the Baldrige Foundation's Institute for Performance Excellence. Before we get started today, I want to take a moment and recognize members of the Mac Baldrige Society and our newest member, Mary Greeley Medical Center, a 2019 winner of the Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award from Ames, Iowa. Mac Baldrige Society members also serve as trustees for the Institute, and it is their generous support that make presentations like today's possible. Here's today's agenda. Our guest presenters are Josh Racette, Vice President here at the Baldrige Foundation, Bob Fangmeyer, Director of the Baldrige Performance Excellence Program, Margot Hoffman, the Vice Chair of the Alliance for Performance Excellence, and Stephanie Norling, CEO of Communities of Excellence 2026. So now I'm going to turn it over to you, Josh, to get us started.
Thanks, Al. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for taking the time to join us today. My name is Josh Racette, and I serve as the Vice President of National Programs and Development at the Baldrige Foundation. It's my pleasure to present today on behalf of the Baldrige Foundation's Institute for Performance Excellence. During this presentation, we'll explore how the Institute can support your organization's journey toward performance excellence and how we can work together to foster continuous improvement and success. I encourage you to submit questions along the way and participate in our discussion panel, as this is not just a presentation, it's an opportunity to share knowledge and ideas. So let's dive in. I want to begin today by outlining our vision and mission, as they serve as the basis for everything we do. The Institute for Performance Excellence aspires to be the global leader in the study, promotion, and practice of performance excellence. What does this mean in real terms? It means we are committed to serving as a provider of resources and insight that enable organizations to lead with excellence, adapt to change, and continue to grow. Our mission, centered around improving leadership and management practices, reflects the dynamic and evolving nature of the economic landscape today. Whether you're a small business, hospital, nonprofit, or a large multinational corporation, the need for strong, agile leadership and effective management has never been more crucial. In a world where the pace of change is accelerating, we help to equip organizations with the capacity to not just keep up, but to thrive. I always like to share an anecdote here. We recently worked with an organization that faced challenges with how to connect its leadership and performance excellence initiatives across their many locations. Through our ability to customize our platform, they developed a more cohesive leadership team, leading to an increase in the quality of their communication around their Baldrige journey. This is just one example of the practical impact we strive for every day. So, who are we? The Institute for Performance Excellence is a key component of the Baldrige Foundation, which is widely recognized as a thought leader in performance excellence. Our team is passionate about helping organizations achieve sustainable success. We believe in a holistic approach to performance excellence, understanding that it's not just about leadership, it's about fostering a culture of excellence across every facet of your organization. We do this through a variety of means, including research projects, conferences, executive level training, webinars, and more. We also provide a robust selection of education materials designed to help your teams learn and apply best practices that will drive real results. In essence, we're a community. We connect organizations and leaders from all over the world, encouraging the exchange of ideas and best practices. Our strength comes from this collective wisdom, and we invite each of you to become part of this dynamic ecosystem. Let's now explore how the Institute for Performance Excellence carries out its mission. Our work is structured around 5 key pillars. Each of these pillars works in synergy to provide a comprehensive and impactful experience for our partners. Now let's talk about how we do exactly what we do. The Institute's work is structured around those 5 key areas: education, communities, knowledge sharing, and research. But there's an important fifth component here: resources from our resource partners, and that I'll dive into as well. At the core of our offerings is our educational platform. We believe that ongoing learning is critical for any organization aiming to stay competitive. That's why we offer a variety of professional development opportunities, whether it's executive level training, certification programs, or skills development courses. Our education offerings cater to organizations of all sizes and industries. And the best part is these programs are available online, making them accessible to all, no matter your location or schedule. We're proud to foster a sense of community among our members. Our communities provide a platform for leaders to connect, share ideas, and collaborate. Whether you're joining a leadership council, participating in a peer discussion, or attending one of our conferences, these communities are spaces where meaningful exchanges happen for our partners. Our Knowledge Center is a treasure trove of curated resources, from research papers to best practice case studies. We provide access to a vast array of tools and materials that help organizations improve performance and achieve excellence. One example is our past Baldrige application summaries, which offer insights into how award-winning organizations structure their approaches to quality and performance improvement. The research we conduct is highly relevant and actionable. We partner with academic institutions and industry leaders to produce cutting-edge research that addresses the challenges organizations are facing today. Our publication, The Chronicle of Leadership and Management, is one such outlet where we share these insights, helping leaders across industries apply performance excellence principles in real-world scenarios. Last, but certainly not least, we offer a wide variety of tools, products, and services from our trusted resource partners. These partners provide specialized support to organizations on their performance excellence journeys, often at a discounted rate for our partners. Our resource partners range from organizations that offer strategic planning and leadership tools to those that specialize in Lean Six Sigma training, agile leadership, or even supply chain optimization. For example, one of our partners offers exclusive discounts on a strategic performance excellence and knowledge system, or another offers customer and employee insights and services, or personalized professional and technology services. We have another partner that provides access to strategic foresight tools, enabling organizations to plan for future challenges with greater accuracy. We also work with resource partners that offer tools for evidence-based succession planning and executive assessments, helping your organization stay ahead in terms of talent development and leadership continuity. These partnerships are invaluable because they bring together the best of what's available on the market, allowing your organization to leverage proven tools and services that can fast track your journey toward performance excellence. And because our resource partners are carefully vetted and have previously worked with organizations on a Baldrige journey, you can trust that their offerings align with the Baldrige framework, ensuring consistency and quality and impact. So, who can use the Institute? The short answer is everyone. Whether you're in healthcare, manufacturing, education, or a membership organization, the Institute is built to serve all sectors. Our tools and resources are designed to be flexible and scalable, ensuring that organizations of any size can benefit from our offerings. One of the things I hear most often from organizations is, can this really work for us? We're just not in the same sector as most of the Baldrige organizations. And the answer is always a resounding yes. Performance excellence is universal. The principles of strong leadership, effective management, and continuous improvement apply whether you're running a hospital, a school district, or a manufacturing plant. I've worked with a wider range of organizations, and from small local businesses to global enterprises, and the impact of utilizing the Institute is always transformative. We're here to help you customize the tools and resources so that they can align perfectly with your specific needs. So, how can you exactly use the Institute? One of our key strengths is flexibility. There are several different ways you can integrate the Institute into your organization strategy. You can provide access to our resources for all your employees, ensuring that everyone is aligned with your organization's goals for excellence. You can also create custom branded portals tailored specifically for your organization. This gives you the ability to not only use our resources, but to integrate them seamlessly into your existing systems and processes. We've worked with companies that have created portals for their employees, their members, and even for entire business enterprises. This kind of integration allows for a truly personalized experience where employees can support the roles and goals within their organization. One of the most exciting aspects of the Institute is our online communities. Think of these communities as your personal performance excellence network, a modern social media like environment where you can easily connect with other leaders, share ideas, and access exclusive content. Our platform has a LinkedIn style look and feel, making it intuitive, easy to navigate, and you can search for leaders, engage in discussions, and even participate in activities like gamification and leaderboards to make learning fun and interactive. The value of an active community cannot be overstated, whether it's getting quick advice from a peer, finding a resource you didn't know existed, or simply feeling part of a larger network. These communities are designed to support your journey at every stage. Our Knowledge Center is absolutely the cornerstone of our electronic educational resources, with access to hundreds of resources, including research, case studies, past Baldrige application summaries, and more. You'll find everything you need to fuel your journey toward performance excellence. And it's not just about consuming the knowledge, it's also about contributing. Many of our partners share their own content within the Knowledge Center, helping others who may be facing similar challenges or looking to improve in similar ways. This creates a vibrant, collaborative environment where knowledge isn't just passed down, but it's shared horizontally across industries and sectors. The array of content we provide, ranging from presentations to infographics, from essays to full research reports, ensures that there's something for everyone, regardless of your preferred learning style. We've built relationships with a diverse set of resource partners who provide products and services that support the journey toward excellence. These partners are handpicked based on their proven track record of helping organizations achieve success within the Baldrige framework. For instance, many of our resource partners offer discounted access to tools like strategic planning software or leadership training. The goal is to make these tools accessible and affordable for your organization, ensuring that you can continue to grow and improve without being limited by resources. Our partners range from universities offering degree programs to organizations that provide Baldrige-based accelerators. It's a robust network, and as an institute partner, you'll gain access to these valuable resources at a discounted rate. Key benefit of partnering with the Institute for Performance Excellence is the opportunity to connect directly with past Baldrige Award recipients. Many of them are Institute trustees, actually. These organizations have reached the pinnacle of performance excellence and sustained their success, making them invaluable resources for our partners. If you're starting out with Baldrige, you can have the opportunity to pick the brain of these leaders that know what it's like to first start out. If you've been doing Baldrige for years, these leaders will likely have important feedback they can provide to you regarding the exact things impacting you today. By connecting you with these proven leaders, we're not just offering knowledge, but creating opportunities for sustainable growth and improvement through real world examples that drive performance excellence. Our educational programs are another essential component of what we offer. With over 400 training and certification opportunities available, there is something for every organization, regardless of its stage in the performance excellence journey. Through our learning management system, we offer courses that cover general management topics, as well as more specialized areas like human resources and strategic foresight. We often hear from organizations that they struggle with onboarding and professional development. And that's where our Baldrige-based training programs come in. They're not just about checking the box, they're about creating meaningful development opportunities that lead to real, measurable improvements in performance. When it comes to our general courses, we have something for everyone. Recently, as I'm sure you know, Congress approved community as the newest sector within the Baldrige framework. In response, we have expanded our offerings to include over 400 training and certification programs tailored to the needs of small businesses, large enterprises, and communities. Our general courses cover topics such as leadership development, cybersecurity, entrepreneurship, HR management, marketing, small business management, and many more. These courses are ideal for employees at all levels of an organization, whether they're just starting out or are seasoned leaders looking to refine their skills. What's exciting is that we can also white label our learning management system, giving organizations the ability to create a custom branded portal for their teams. This obviously adds a personal touch and allows for the perfect opportunity for your organization to have insights into how your employees are progressing on their professional development efforts. In partnership with the Six Sigma Global Institute, we offer one of the most comprehensive Lean Six Sigma training programs available. Our courses range from white belt all the way to master black belt, as well as healthcare specific belts, and we've integrated elements of the Baldrige framework to ensure that the training is aligned with performance excellence principles. In a world where process improvement is critical for survival, Lean Six Sigma offers organizations the ability to reduce waste, improve efficiency, and boost overall performance. These programs are particularly valuable in industries like healthcare, manufacturing, and logistics, where even small process improvements can lead to significant gains. One of the organizations I worked with implemented our Lean Six Sigma training and continues to do so as an onboarding tool for their new hires. That's the kind of real world impact on helping to support an organization's onboarding we aim for with all of our educational programs. Strategic planning is essential in today's fast-paced environment, and our strategy and management training programs are designed to help your organization think ahead and act with purpose. Whether it's Baldrige specific training or general management principles, our courses offer the skills you need to navigate today's complex landscape. We offer certifications such as the Baldrige Performance Excellence Champion and Mastering Strategy certification, which both help organizations develop a strategic mindset. In a recent multi-week Baldrige Performance Excellence Champion cohort, it was absolutely amazing to see the projects presented by the learners. These projects really demonstrated an understanding of their organization, providing them with a greater opportunity to shift from a reactive decision making to a proactive strategic planning, combining Baldrige principles. We also offer shorter professional development sessions like our one-day course on strategic thinking in the 21st century, which is designed to give leaders the tools they need to make better decisions in real time. If your organization is looking for a quick and impactful way to get started, our Baldrige-based accelerators are the perfect solution. These are comprehensive, easy to implement programs that provide organizations with a suite of tools to foster excellence, streamline operations, and achieve sustainable growth. For example, our 4-week onboarding and development quick start program is designed to help organizations onboard and develop their employees in a consistent, efficient manner. The consistency it provides not only ensures better onboarding, but sets the foundation for long-term employee development. We also offer a 4-week continuous improvement quick start, which helps organizations create a simple, systematic approach to continuous improvement. This is key for organizations that want to foster a culture of excellence and ensure that improvement is an ongoing, sustainable process. Beyond our core offerings, the Institute for Performance Excellence also creates other programs and opportunities to engage industry executives, thought leaders, and organizations in the pursuit of performance excellence. These organizations or these programs are designed to be dynamic and responsive to the needs of the industry. An example is our CEO Roundtable series, which has been tailored to support organizations like the American College of Healthcare Executives. The Chronicle of Leadership and Management is our peer-reviewed publication where we showcase the latest in thought leadership. It's a platform for leaders, academics, and practitioners to share their insights on what it means to lead with excellence in various sectors. We invite all of you to consider contributing to the Chronicle, whether you're an experienced leader or with unique insights to share, or you're just starting to explore performance excellence. Your perspective is valuable. We publish articles on leadership and management, strategy, resilience, innovation, and many other topics. The Chronicle is also a great way to stay updated on the latest trends and best practices in performance excellence. It serves as both an educational resource and a platform for thought leadership, helping to foster an ongoing dialogue within our community. I highly recommend you all to download the latest edition. Our National Leadership and Advisory Councils are another vital sub-program of the Institute. These sector-specific councils provide a space for leaders to collaborate on best practices, explore new ideas, and address the unique challenges facing their industries. If you're looking to connect with other leaders in your field, joining one of our councils is going to be a great opportunity. You'll be able to share your expertise, learn from others, and contribute to the overall improvement of your sector. The Institute will publish the best practice findings of each council. Our National Leadership and Advisory Councils cover sectors such as business, cybersecurity, education, energy, healthcare, manufacturing, nonprofit, and small business. These councils will serve as think tanks, offering industry-leading insights that are shared within the broader community to help drive innovation and excellence. If you're interested in joining a council, I encourage you to reach out. My contact information is below and also on the last slide. And I'd be happy to discuss how you can contribute and what benefits you can gain from being a part of this exceptional group of leaders. One of the most valuable aspects of working with the Institute is the range of partner benefits. Our partners enjoy partner access to tools, resources, and discounts that are designed to help them succeed in their pursuit of excellence. From training programs to leadership tools, our partners gain access to a comprehensive suite of resources at a discounted rate. For example, our partners receive discounts on Lean Six Sigma training, strategic planning software, and even corporate travel benefits. The partnership is customizable, meaning that we can tailor the package to fit the specific needs of your organization. And at just $5,000 annually for an organizational partnership, the return on investment is significant. I've seen organizations achieve measurable improvements in just a few months of engaging with our tools and resource partner programs. As we wrap up, I just want to thank all of you for taking the time to learn about the Institute for Performance Excellence today. I hope you've gained a better understanding of what we offer and how we can help your organization reach its full potential. If you're interested in learning more or becoming a partner, I encourage you to reach out. You can scan the QR code on the screen to schedule a meeting with us, or feel free to email me directly. I'd love to have a conversation about how we can customize a program that fits your needs. Remember, excellence isn't a destination, it's a journey, and we're here to walk that journey with you, providing the tools, insights, and community you need to thrive. Thank you once again for all your time today, and I look forward to working with many of you in the future as we continue this journey toward performance excellence together.
Okay, Josh, thank you for such a great presentation. We've got a number of questions here, so I'm going to jump right in. Uh, are partners telling you that there is a strong return on their investment in becoming a partner and staying as a partner? And if yes, give an example.
Hmm, that's a good question. So, first of all, yes, absolutely. I can think of an organization right now, such as Adventist Health, which is actually a Mac Baldrige Society trustee of ours. They are very strategically utilizing the Institute to help create a central location for its leaders to communicate with one another on topics such as leadership and management, strategy, innovation. That's a great example of how the ROI is significant for them and ongoing.
Okay. The next one is, can anybody take courses and training courses and certification courses without being an institute partner?
Yes, absolutely. Anyone can take our courses as they're available to the public. However, our partners do receive discounts, helping them, of course, to save money.
Okay.
Mhm.
The next one pertains to the partnership piece of it. Is a partner a membership?
Mm. Okay, so no, it's the Institute is not a membership organization. Partners make a tax-deductible donation to the Institute, but they also receive a plethora of discounted opportunities for that donation.
Okay. The next one is, how can small and medium-sized organizations benefit from the Institute's resources and services, especially if they have a limited budget for professional development?
Mm. Well, the Institute's been extremely deliberate in offering a tremendous value at an affordable annual partnership fee. Also, our price never goes up based on the size of your organization, so it helps to contain costs for an organization. Lastly, I would say that when our partners begin to take our courses, attend conferences, or use our resource partners, for example, they often save more money than the actual cost of the annual fee to become a partner.
Okay. And another question we have is, what opportunities are there for collaboration between member organizations within the Institute's network, and how does the Institute foster these relationships?
Hmm. Yeah, great question. So the short answer is many. I can think of an example where an organization has reached out to me and said, "Hey, Josh, we have some specific questions, and this past Baldrige Award recipient is in our same industry. Can you facilitate a call for us?" One of the great benefits for our Institute partners is to use us as a conduit to become connected with other organizations. That conversation between those organizations was an opportunity for one to share their best practices and insights while the other was able to learn and grow. And we love doing those type of things.
Our next question is, are you seeing, and I'm actually going to take this one, Josh.
Mm,
Are you seeing participants in the foundation programs moving to participation in an alliance or a national Baldrige program supporting the Baldrige Performance Excellence Program? And the answer is yes. We track that closely. Last year, the Baldrige Foundation recruited more organizations into state programs, alliance programs across the United States than any other state program. We have an ability to turn organizations over to state programs to get started in Baldrige, or directly to the national program if they're seeking something else other than getting started with the Baldrige framework. So we've been very successful in doing that and encouraging organizations to do it. Not all of them do, but the vast majority of organizational members are participating with Baldrige either at the state level or at the national level in some way. And so with that, we've got a couple other questions here, but I have to give time to Bob and to Margot and to Stephanie. So we're going to move on. Again, Josh, thank you for a great presentation. Bob, going to turn it over to you.
All right. Thanks, Al. Josh, thanks for that extremely enlightening and informative presentation. I appreciate that. I would like to start with a quick reminder of what the Baldrige program's purpose and mission is. And ultimately, that is to improve the quality, the performance, and a long-term success of businesses and other organizations through our primary mission, which is recognizing role models and then fostering the adoption of proven practices that can help an organization achieve and sustain success. We also foster a nationwide ecosystem through our partnership and collaboration with the Alliance, Communities of Excellence, as well as the Baldrige Foundation and others. Next slide, please. So let's see that. All right, so what I would like to talk about today real quickly, it won't take too long, but I'd like to give a quick review of the 2024 award process, touch on anticipated changes for the 2025 award process, and then give you an update on the Baldrige framework revisions that we're working on now. Next slide, please. So where are we? Well, many of you are probably aware we are near the end of the very first cycle of the Baldrige Reimagined version of the award process. And some of the changes that we made were very significant, and part of the intent was to streamline and simplify the process, encourage more organizations to participate. And we were pretty pleased. After the pause on the award process, we had a significant number of organizations decide to participate this year, even though it was less time than they were used to in terms of having the ability to get familiar with the revised criteria and submit their applications, et cetera. So we're happy with that. And we had 29 eligibility submissions. We knew some of those were people who were just sort of checking it out and poking around. So we knew we wouldn't have 29 applicants. We had 16 applicants this year, which compares favorably to the 2021 award pool. 9 of those received site visits, and it was a nice distribution of organizations across various sectors. And our judges met just a couple of weeks ago, from September 9th to the 13th, to review all of the input from the process and the output from the examiner's evaluations that occurred over the summer. And they recommended a certain number of award recipients that I cannot share just yet, because that process is still being followed as the request for calls and confirmation of the judge's recommendations is working its way through the Department of Commerce. Some of the other things that are happening right now, however, we are working on finalizing the evaluation reports that go out to all of the organizations that apply for the award. We have sent out surveys and will continue to send and collect surveys on the award process this year. We have input already from a number of organizations, as well as from our examiners and judges. And we've started to identify potential opportunities for improvement based on our observation of how the process went, anecdotal feedback we received throughout the process, as well as input and information from those surveys. Next slide, please. So the first OFI, really, the opportunity for improvement that we flagged, was around adjusting the award process calendar. Details will be shared in the coming weeks, but we knew that this process this year was not going to be ideal. We felt it was necessary to shift the timeline in order to make sure that we had our award decisions prior to the presidential election, because as we get closer to that, it's going to be harder and harder to get any attention from folks within the administration. No shade there, just a fact, right? I mean, there's a lot happening. So we wanted to make sure that we would be able to make that happen. But now we're going to shift the cycle back to something that is more consistent, more aligned with what we have done in the past. So those of you who participated before, prior to 2024, we will be on a timeline that is similar to, not identical, but similar to what we have done before. For example, some of the changes that we will be making, the award criteria and detailed process information will be available in November. The award application platform, this is the new platform that we designed and programmed and made available last year, is being updated with certain opportunities for improvement. And we will open that platform the latter part of January. Eligibility submissions will be due in mid-April-ish. Applications will be due in mid-May-ish. So organizations will have 5 months or so to complete and submit their application materials. Examiner training will occur in the May timeframe, probably stretching into June. The independent consensus and consensus evaluation phases will occur from June and into July. Site visit decisions by the judges in terms of which organizations go forward will be in the mid-August timeframe. And then the virtual on-site, the in-person on-site engagement with applicants will occur in late September. And judges meeting will once again be back to the first week in November, where they will make their recommendations to the NIST director and the Secretary of Commerce. We're still collecting that input, as I mentioned, on the 2024 process. But we already know that we need to tweak the award criteria itself, the evaluation rubrics that we had provided. We need to clarify the guidance and instructions that we made available to both applicants and examiners. And we want to make sure that we're providing more and better samples for both applicants and examiners to facilitate their learning and their ability to do the kind of job that we need them to do. Next slide, please. So with the framework, as always, when it's time for a revision, we seek input and participation in the review and in the modifications from both inside and outside the Baldrige community. But we also incorporate learnings that we've compiled during the previous year or even years from doing research, articles, and what we've seen in various leading organizations. Now, this time, however, in line with the Baldrige Reimagined efforts, we're taking a step back to consider how we might improve the framework from the perspective of its utility, its value, its ease of use as a maturity framework, an improvement guide for organizations that are looking to improve, looking to strive for excellence, and ultimately to become worthy of recognition as a role model. Now, you may recall that one of the big changes to the award process was to focus the award on its primary purpose, and that is identifying role models. And certainly as a part of that, the organization will receive, as I mentioned before, their evaluation report. In many ways, it is a much more transparent and detailed report on the evaluation itself, providing lots of opportunities for the organization to learn and identify areas where they feel they need to work on in order to improve. But with that same perspective of focusing the award process on its primary purpose, here we are looking to focus the framework on its primary purpose. So those changes are in process. We are working with smaller groups of representatives from across our various stakeholders. We've had a couple of focus groups or working groups that have provided input and recommendations for change that we are incorporating. And we will be going out for additional feedback and input on the draft framework in the near future. Other changes that we're hoping to make to the framework include trying to simplify the content language as well as the organization of that content so that it can enhance sort of the user friendliness and the value that's provided. And as we're doing this, we're going to continue to lean into our community to look again for input and review of the framework. And we're looking forward to that kind of insight and finalizing the revised framework in the new year. And with that, I will turn it over to Al and whoever is going next.
Okay, Bob, thanks. I appreciate that. Margot, you're up.
Thank you, Bob, and thank you, Al. And Bob, of course, we're looking forward to hearing about all the 2024 award recipients coming up. As Al shared, I'm Margot Hoffman, and I'm the Vice Chair of the Alliance for Performance Excellence. I'm also the President and CEO of the Partnership for Excellence, which is the Baldrige-based program for Ohio, Indiana, West Virginia, and Illinois. The Alliance for Performance Excellence is a network of Baldrige-based programs. Those could be state, regional, national, or even international programs, and other members that are supporting performance excellence. All of our board officers, um, uh, committee members, we're all volunteering. As I already shared, we have a full-time job that we do, and most of us are running programs that are Baldrige based. The Alliance is nearly 20 years old and serves to inspire individuals, organizations, and communities across the US and the world to learn, implement, and achieve performance excellence. For the last year and a half, we've been working on resetting our organizational pillars. As you can see here, we've developed a purpose, mission, vision, and values. And most recently, we revised our core values and companion expected behaviors. We are an important entity of the Baldrige Enterprise, and we consider ourselves the entry point for many organizations and communities who want to start or accelerate their journey to excellence. Our program helps develop organizations in their performance excellence and continuous improvement initiatives, and prepares them to work their way up through the award levels so they can become an applicant with the national program. So we look at ourselves as a feeder to the national program. Next slide, please. As you can see here, we have a plan on a page where we've pulled together our purpose, mission, vision, and values with our value proposition, our strategic priorities, and a scorecard. This year, our strategic priorities focus on implications due to the changes to the national program. So Bob shared with you the changes that occurred this past year with the award cycle, and we're making sure that our programs are aligned to the national process. We're also working on operational effectiveness. We recently hired a part-time operations coordinator to assist us with our operational duties. As I shared, we're all currently volunteers that support the board and our committees. Another strategic priority is to host a successful Baldrige Fall Conference, which takes place next month, and I'll share a little bit about that on the next slide. And then we're also working on refreshing our branding and the website. As you can see here, we have a scorecard, and the focus areas for our scorecard are around member engagement, building lasting stakeholder relationships, and our financial performance. Next slide. We are excited to host the 2024 Baldrige Fall Conference on October 29th and 30th. We've partnered with Communities of Excellence, who will be having their conference on October 28th and 29th at the same location in Coral Gables, Florida. If you've never attended, this is a powerful conference featuring speakers from all sectors, industries, and communities, each sharing insights, tools, best practices, an array of offerings to improve performance. It's designed for great learning, sharing, networking, and that proverbial shot in the arm we all need as leaders. So check it out and consider attending. And if you want to learn more about how the Alliance and our members can help you start or accelerate your journey to excellence, visit baldrigealliance.org and connect with your local program today. I would now like to introduce Stephanie Norling, President and CEO for Communities of Excellence.
Well, hello, everyone, and thank you so much. It's great to be here. You can go to the next slide, please. For those of you who are new to Communities of Excellence, we are a nonprofit organization, and our mission is to improve the quality of life for our nation's residents. We do this by using an adapted Baldrige-based framework we call the Communities of Excellence framework. As Margot mentioned, the fall conference is coming up. We are really excited for it. And as we do every year, we are thrilled to be partnering with the Alliance on the Baldrige Fall Conference so that you can attend both conferences in one location. This year, our conference is Monday, October 28th and the 29th. And we're doing some new stuff this year. So we're adding 2 new workshops on Monday right before our main conference. One of those I'm really excited to share about is with our new partner, Lincoln Institute of Land Policy and Claremont Lincoln University. And it's called Who Owns America? And it's really, really interesting information on home ownership across the United States, the implications of that. And we're going to have a great panel on affordable housing and some of the challenges. So we're really excited for the conference. We would love to see you there, and as well as at the Baldrige Fall Conference. Next slide, please. So we have a lot of new programs that we've launched either in the past year or coming up. One of those is our membership program, and we really designed this for individuals and businesses or organizations who are interested in communities of excellence, interested in increasing their impact in their community, but aren't quite ready for a full communities of excellence journey. And so it's a great way to get exposed to what we do, to help you and your staff or you as an individual kind of learn about how this framework works and how to use it, how to get started. And so if you're considering it, this is on our website, and it's a really great program. We're really excited for it. We also have a couple new programs that we're going to be launching this coming year. We don't have any official marketing out for them yet, but I'll just give you a sneak peek. One of them is a Building Strong Teams for Collaborative Action program. The other is one we're calling a Social Impact Accelerator. And the purpose, again, of those is really to try to meet you all where you're at in terms of maybe you're not ready for a full kind of communities of excellence journey, but that there's impacts you can have. You can help increase the collaboration across sectors and leadership in your community. Maybe you have a group that's working on something really important, like the opioid epidemic or affordable housing or workforce retention, any of these really important issues in our communities. And you want to use this framework to help increase your impact. That's really what they're designed for. So keep an eye out. We're really excited to be building on what's working within our communities and the Learning Collaborative, but also expand and grow and increase our offerings. Next slide, please. And again, one of the newest tools, we've been working on this for a long time now. And if you've seen us before, we've probably mentioned a little bit about that. That is our digital scorecard and toolkit. We know how important data is. We know how overwhelming data is. But as leaders in your organizations and in your communities, you need to know how your community is performing. And you need to be able to have access to this data that isn't overwhelming for decision-making, for storytelling, for engagement, for so many reasons. And so we've put a lot of work into this scorecard. We've got a lot of feedback from the communities and the leaders we're already working with in terms of what would be helpful to them. And so we put together this scorecard. It's in partnership with our partner TAP network, and it's all digital, and it includes our 5 high-level outcomes, as well as a series of cascading outcomes that can be really powerful to tell the story and paint the picture of your community and how it's performing. So if you're interested in learning more about it, please let me know. It's available to all the communities in our Learning Collaborative, but we're also going to be making it available as well to other organizations, just if you're interested. So reach out. That's really it for me. It's an exciting time for communities of excellence. I'd add we have a lot of leadership changes right now with our board and others. And so stay tuned. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Stephanie. For those questions we didn't get to today, we will turn those over to the appropriate person to answer, and they will get back with you via email. Thanks again, Josh, Bob, Margot, and Stephanie for such informative presentations today across the entire Baldrige Enterprise. And as a reminder to everybody, the recorded version of today's presentation and the slides will be available next week on the Foundation's website. Once again, thanks to all of our great sponsors and donors. And we hope to see you all again next month when our webinar on October the 24th will take place. Please watch your inbox for registration details and more about the presenters. Again, thank you for attending today, and have a great day.